Hello, welcome, or maybe welcome even back to the next story from the Change Café. My name is Axel Klimek. I'm the managing director of the Center for Sustainability Transformation. I'm a coach and OD consultant. Today we are focusing on mindset, creating your own reality. This series of videos is built on the content of the book my friend and colleague Alan Atkinson and I have published a couple of years ago, Parachuting Cats into Borneo. And if you remember in the first episode, we were talking about mindset. How does mindset form your perception and your experience? And how does that influence how we act? And that definitely influences the impact we are creating. In our book, we were using that little image to illustrate what we mean with mindset. You see a human being in front of a mountain. That's his or her challenge. And the arrow is indicating how he or she is relating to that mountain. And definitely that determines how easy or how difficult it will be for him or her to reach the top of the mountain. Let me explain that with an example. I work in an organization which has a new digital strategy. And that strategy also needs to be implemented in the local sales teams. So the salespeople, these are the people in this little image, they understand the reason why, but how to implement it is like that mountain outside the window, rather vague or surrounded by fog. So what the organization did not do, but what these people do is what kind of skills and competencies do we need in order to be able to reach the mountain? But that is not the only aspect which is important. The other one is the moment when they start looking at the challenge, what do they see? Maybe they see a mountain which is almost impossible to reach. And that can be because they have never ever used digital approaches to talk to their customers. They are used to have face-to-face meetings. So many people will say it will not work if we just contact them over phone, over Skype, over Zoom. But maybe some of the teams say, wow, that is cool. That is interesting. That's a new possibility we could explore. And maybe for them, it is more than just fun to try to work on that one. So maybe take a sip of your coffee of your team and just reflect on your own experience. How does the organizations you are working with deal with changes, transformation? Do they break it down to these three levels, or do they mainly focus on the content? We believe that every real big change process, every transformation exists of three different foci. On the one hand, you need to have all the knowledge to really climb the mountain. What is the best route? What are the first steps you need to do? What are the milestones? But besides that, you need to break down the strategy. You need to break down the goal you want to achieve to skills, tools, and competencies. And the third focus is lying on the mental model, the mindset people having in relation to trying to reach that goal. And if you are not clear in the delta of the existing mindset in comparison to the needed mindset to reach it, and if you don't focus on changing that, the likelihood to create a successful change process, transformation, is very low. So thank you again for listening, and I hope you will be around at the next video, which will be coming up in a couple of weeks. Bye-bye.